So what we are saying here is you are actually doing your day-to-day work, but opportunity comes for you to say, hey, do you want to come to our church tomorrow? We were having a conversation, and Pastor Charles was saying to me that he went somewhere in Walmart. He wanted to go and buy something with his friend, and then he just opened his mouth to say something to a lady. The first thing the lady did was started crying. Just saying, oh, can I invite you to church? And she just started crying. Maybe nobody has talked to her in 1 week. Maybe she's on the verge of suicide. Maybe she feels unloved, unworthy of herself. And here is a stranger saying to her, God loves you. You know where that goes? She says she just started. That is how ripe the field is. You don't think, I don't know how to. The worst thing they can say is shut up. Keep your mouth shut. And then you keep your thing shut. No challenge. And then you carry your mouth to somewhere else. Just take your mouth somewhere else. It doesn't mean it will take your mouth from you. Just shut up. Okay. God bless you. Okay, I want to talk to this one now. You can't say I should shut up here. Glory to the name of the Lord. Is somebody understanding what God is saying? But there is opportunity everywhere. Luke chapter 14, 17 to 23, it says, and sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, come, for all things are now ready. He said, some will make excuses, but that will not stop you from inviting others. Some will tell you, some will even abuse you, but that does not matter. I was talking to one on Friday. He said, no, I attend white garment churches. All right, no challenge. You shall go to church. He said, yes, and that's fine. Just keep going. Glory to the name of the Lord. As long as the people I'm even looking for are those who don't go to church. So those are the ones you go to church. Say, yes, which one? Whether it's white garment or red garment or blue or green, go to church, that's fine. Glory to the name of the Lord. There are those who are home 24/7. In fact, Sunday is their rest day. They are not actually resting because they can't rest. They can't find rest outside of church. Let's talk to them. The Lord will give us understanding. Number 4, what else should we labor in? Follow-up labor. That's those who are on their phones. Follow-up labor. Paul was not only a master preacher and a church planter, he was the best follow-up agent. Look at what Acts of Apostles chapter 15 and verse 36. And some days after, Paul said unto Barnabas, let us go again. Let us go again. Which means they went before. Let us go again and visit our brethren in every city where we have preached the word of the Lord and see how they do. Apart from those on the phone, we also have a follow-up team in this church. Whereby people are in the hospital, the follow-up team are the first to get there. Something happens, the follow-up team are the first to go there. You have a child, the follow-up team are the first to know and tell everybody. There is always something that you can do. Colossians 4:12, he said, Epaphras, who is one of you, a servant of Christ, saluteth you, always laboring fervently for you in prayers, that ye may stand perfect and complete in all the will of God. That is a follow-up agent. Always laboring fervently. He knows you are already born again, but he does not want you to fall out. He is praying for you so you can stand in the faith. Following up with you in prayer. There are those you need to follow up on the phones. There are those we need to follow up and visit by visiting them. And this is what some people do at the Covenant Hour of Prayer every morning. Following up with others, praying for them that they stand in the faith. Number 5, what else should we labor in? Cost-bearing labor. There are those who cannot do any of the above for some reason, but they can say, hey, here is my money. I want my money to go. I can't go, I can't pray, but my money can do something. Glory to the name of the Lord. Some of them can say, hey, sirs, where are we picking people up? I'm leaving this area. Can I help pick some people up? Or, sirs, I can rent a van for us every Sunday to be bringing people up where you don't have somewhere to bring people out. There are people who are still waiting for us now, thinking that We will get them to church. But the drivers are not enough. We don't have the resources to pick every one of them up. You can come up with something and say, hey, okay, here is my van. Or here is a van. Or here is my money. I have the wherewithal, let's bring them. But there is always what to do. Glory to the name of the Lord. Is somebody listening to me? Matthew chapter 12 and verse 30, you know what Jesus said? He that is not with me is against me. And he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. In other words, but everyone that is with me will do something. They will not be against me. They will be with me. They will be with me, bringing others inside. For someone here, your level will begin to change from now. Your amen is weak. But one thing to do to see your target for Operation Rescue fully delivered is what? Believe and prove that you do. Believe and prove that you do. Believe what? Believe that Operation Rescue is God's purpose of building this church. Believe and believe that it will happen. Luke 1:45. He said, and blessed is she that believed, for there shall be a performance of those things which were told her from the Lord. There shall be a performance of what you believe. James 2:18. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. But how do you prove that you believe? Now, number one, how do you prove you believe? By doing whatever it tells you to do. Doing whatever it tells you to do. Genesis 12:1-4. It says, now the Lord had said unto Abram, get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee, and I will make of thee a great nation. And I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. It says, and I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed. And the Bible says in verse 4, so Abram departed, as the Lord had spoken to him. So Abram departed. To prove that he believed, he departed. John 2:5. Remember, his mother said unto his servants, whatsoever he saith unto you, do it. So to prove that you believe, you will do something. Tell your neighbor you will do something. Do you believe? Ask your neighbor. Do you believe? Then do something. There is something you can do. You are not just coming to, okay, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing to make this thing work? Glory to the name of the Lord. Number two, to prove that you believe, stand against all opposition to his fulfillment. Anything that you see that does not want it to come to pass, you stand against it. Glory to the name of the Lord. 1 Timothy 1:18. He said, this charge I commit unto thee, son Timothy, according to the prophecies which went before on thee, that thou mightest by them war a good warfare. Don't sit to see the prophecy fulfilled. We war to see prophecies fulfilled. So anything that we have noticed, that we have seen, that does not want the prophecy to be fulfilled, including myself. That's why you say including myself. Then you will stand against it. And there are little things that we do that will not make the prophecy fulfilled. Glory to the name of the Lord. Very quickly, number three, to prove that we believe. By dedicating yourself to its full delivery. Dedicating yourself to its full delivery. John 12:24-26. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hated his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. If any man serve me, let him follow me. And where I am, there shall also my servant be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. Dedicating yourselves to the souls that we bring. Making sure they first of all attend Believers Foundation class. Making sure they attend the BCC that is coming up tomorrow. Making sure they go to the next level LCC. Making sure they attend WSF and all of those things. For Paul said, he said, unto the Jews I became a Jew. You know what that means? 1 Corinthians chapter 9, 20-22. He said, unto the Jew I became a Jew. that I might gain the Jews. He said, to them that are under the law, as under the law, that I might gain them that are under the law. Verse 21. He said, to them that are without the law, as without the law, be not without the law, but under the law to Christ, that I might gain them that are without the law. He's giving them excuse. He's making excuses for them. He said to them that are 22 now, he said to the weak as became as weak, that I might gain the weak. I made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some. By all means save some. I am to them that are weak, according to the weak, as one that is weak. Listen to me very carefully. I have learned how to mingle with everybody. So, just so I don't lose anybody. You know where we come from? If you want to greet an elder, you have to prostrate. You only shake your mates. Are you with me? I was telling them at the Covenant Hour of Prayer, I said, there are those who are 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds, that when they say, oh, Pastor, how are you? I mean, it is their culture. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So you flow with what they are or who they are. You are not saying, don't you know where I'm from? I'm an elder. We prostrate to greet elders. You know we can frustrate the oppression by not being who they are. You turn to an American for an American. The only difference is I can't just, if I spend 200 years, my tongue will not change. That's just the only thing. My tongue will not change. You will still be smelling that thing there. My tongue will not change. But you see, you know how the Americans behave. You behave like them. You become a Nigerian to a Nigerian if you're an American. I mean, you know their culture. Okay, well, that's who they are. So, what does that mean? As Nigerian, I am respecting you as an American. As an American, you are feeding me back the respect. So it becomes a mutual respect. That means now we understand our languages. And then we can forge forward. But when you greet me like that, where we come from, you kneel down. And that's where you come from. She's not from there. Glory to the name of the Lord. That's where you come from. They are not from there. You prove that this oppression matters to you by being American to the American. You are being French to the French. You are being Nigerian to the Nigerian. And then they will make everything work. You know, one day I was coming, I can't remember where I'm coming from, but I was trying to enter the United States, and the immigration guy stopped me and said, the first question this guy asked me, you know, he said, do you have, he said, where are you from? I said, I'm Nigerian, you know,